Hey guys, this is Mike, and this is Modern Warfare 2 Team Deathmatch on Rundown. I am going to be using my knife class, which is a UMP-45 with rapid fire, which I won't really use. And by the way, I get two nice throwing knife kills here. I'm using my Magnum with a tactical knife. I'm using a throwing knife, flashbangs, Commander, Cold-Blooded Pro, Marathon Pro, Commando Pro, and Final Stand. And I'm playing on Rundown. Rundown is definitely one of my favorite maps. Really fun. Love it. Just so you guys know right now in advance, parts of these videos are kinda laggy. They're not very long. The majority of this video will be just normal gameplay, just like you're seeing now. There's a part coming up in a couple seconds, yeah, right about now, where I'm going to be lagging for about till the 1 minute mark. So, and I don't get this kill either, so I'm sorry. With this knifing class, I actually adopted this class from, I think on YouTube he's called Only Use Me Knife, or something like that. I was watching him on a channel one day, and I just really liked it, so I decided to take it, and made this class, and it's so fun. It's such a fun class. It's basically an all-out rush, beat the poop out of people class. As you see, with Marathon, you can constantly sprint, which is awesome. I love that. The throwing knife just is awesome to get some nice kills and piss people off. The Cold-Blooded makes you not seeable on the thermal or the on radars or any of that, so it's always good for things like air support when the enemy has it, or for snipers that are with their thermal. Dumbasses. Yeah, so what was I talking about? Yeah, and then the Final Stand, really, like, there's really no other good class, no other death perk that I really like other than Final Stand, because it gives you the chance to come back up and not have that death, right? And I don't really care about KDR, but at the same time, you know, it's nice to have a good KDR, right? And this throwing knife kill was so nice. So yeah. So, for those of you that have a knife class or want to make one, it is so fun. And for this guy, I was waiting for him to come, but he took so long. Anyway, it's such a fun class to have, because basically it's I know it's Team Deathmatch and stuff, but you get to do what you want. Like, you can look on the radar, see where no one else is, and you know basically that's where the enemy team is. And you can go and you can just run and rush people. And with Commando, it's so cool because they'll be spraying at you just all directions, and then you'll see this later in the clip too. A guy noob tubes me, and then he starts spraying at me, and then I knife him with jelly on my screen, and yeah, and it's so fun getting those messages, because I play on PC. It's so fun getting those messages like, WTF, those so gay, Commando noob. And I'm just like, yo, say word, say word. Whenever someone makes fun of me, like whether I'm noob tubing, which isn't a lot, or something like my knife class, and people are like, oh, you're so gay for using this class. I'm just like, say word, and then sometimes they'll say word. I'm like, say word again, and then I'll just keep going, because I don't really care. Like, it's a game I want to play. I want to play it the way I want to play it. And yeah, it sucks that some things like noob tubes or painkiller or whatever are in this game, which kind of sometimes ruin it. But it's in the game. You might as well just get used to it and just accept it, right? No use crying over spilt milk, if that even makes sense in this situation. And yeah. So one of the things you'll notice I do is I never spend a long time. I never spend a long time looking for my throwing knife. So if I throw it and I go to the spot where I think it is and I don't see it there, I'll run around a little bit. But if I don't find it, I'm not going to waste my time there, because really I don't care. I don't need my throwing knife, right? So for some of you, you may go find it. It's all cool, but I don't feel like looking around for 30 minutes of the game trying to be like, oh, I need my throwing knife. No, I'll just go die and get it again. Like, it's all good. And the UMP is strictly for just a light weapon that I can still run fast with. And I'll only use it like in far range kind of combat. I don't use it often. So yeah, there's other variations you can have to this class. Like I know I believe it's the second perk, you can have the lightweight, I think, which makes you run even faster. So that's good. But I prefer Cold-Blooded just because it's whatchamacallit, you know what I'm talking about, right? I prefer Marathon or Cold. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But it's yeah. So this game I end up doing pretty good, despite some of the lagginess I get at some points. Um, yeah, so like the other thing to know, that guy was waiting for me, and I owned him in the mouth. Another thing to do is that really you never want to stay in the same spot, especially with a knife class like this, because it is intended for rushes, right? And so you never. I personally, I hate staying in the same spot unless unless I'm sniping and I know that the place I'm sniping in is going to give me some pretty nice kills, and then I'll camp. But for the most part, I just don't like staying in one spot because it gets boring. It's just like, okay, cool, yep, that's, yep, sweet, yep, oh yeah, cool, hey, my surroundings are all the same, oh yeah, I got a kill, hip hip hooray. No, it's not fun, right? So with this class, it's always fun because you rush and then, you never really see the same surroundings, and it's, yeah. So another thing with this is that this class at the start in some games can definitely, if you're a really big KDR fan, can definitely ruin your KDR. Like I've gone games, like actually the one game before this, I don't know why I wasn't recording, but I went 52 and 11 on sub base, strictly off just knifing and throwing knife. I think I got 1 UMP kill, and off I think 2 Predators, 2 Harriers, and 1 Pavlo. So it can be really good, but some games and some maps, like, they are definitely horrible for this class. One of them is mainly Quarry. Yeah, Quarry's just an awful map in general. What other maps are there? I totally forget. I'm having a brain fart right now. Derail sometimes can be good, sometimes can't be. I usually don't go knife there because I've had bad experiences on there with knives. Like I know games I've ended up with being like 6 and 23, like especially when I started, it was pretty bad. So really, you gotta, first of all, you have to have patience with this class because it definitely won't always go your way, and yeah. So, but it's a really fun class. I love playing it. It's definitely one of my, if I'm not having a good time, I'll usually just go to this class and just relax because it's just a really fun class to play with. So the other thing I want to talk to you about is radar. A lot of people, well, not so much in Modern Warfare, but there is still some people in Modern Warfare that take the radar for granted. And this was such a nice kill streak I had going here. They take the radar for granted. So definitely check out your radar because it's such a useful tool, especially for classes like this, because then you know where people are and you can go murder them. So one of the things I do is I usually never. This is the guy that was new to me against Raven. I usually never use my Predator missile right away because I want to see how much I can get. And here I got my Harrier, and I didn't know the game was almost over. So I called in my Harrier, and then I saw a guy I thought some guy was coming towards me who had the Ninja, I think, which blocks your UAV. So I got kind of nervous, but I still called it in. And then I thought I heard a guy drop down. So before I called in my Predator, I decided to check it out, and lo and behold, there's this guy, and I ended up getting the game-winning kill. So that's pretty cool, guys. Thank you very much for watching. More videos are coming. Comment, subscribe, tell your friends what do you want to see, and I will see you in the next video. I love you. Yeah. Alright, bye.